Snacking is the one thing that can totally derail us when we're trying to lose that belly fat. We're great at meal times, but it's the in-between times when the wheels totally fall off. Now, there's nothing more that I love than a salty nut. I love them as much as the next girl, but let's face it, one handful of these is 170 calories, and who has just one handful? That's the reason my jeans don't do up. My secret weapon, it's this. Possibly the most fudgiest, chocolatey ball you'll ever want to put in your mouth. Now here's the problem, most snacks are either salty, crunchy, sweet, and very moreish, which means you're left wanting more and you're back in the cupboard within 20 minutes. But what if I told you you could actually have chocolate that keeps you full? This is where these fudgy chocolate balls come into their own. They're packed with good fats, great fibre, high protein, low calorie. Yes, you can eat these and still lose weight. So I have just 4 ingredients. We've got medjool dates, we have ground cinnamon, raw almonds, and the most delicious cocoa powder. So this is a dark, really good quality cocoa powder for that indulgent chocolate flavour. Now, I am not a chef, but I'm going to take you through how I make these. First of all, you want to pit your dates. Do get medjool dates, don't get the ones that have been dehydrated and then reconstituted, which is normally with sugar and water. Get your medjool dates. In terms of measurements, I have got almonds, I have around about half a cup here. I don't tend to measure with these, it's just when they look fudgy and they look delicious. Cocoa powder, a good couple of tablespoons, and then we're going to mix it all together in the blender. You can sprinkle on your cinnamon. Be careful, don't overpower it. You could even use something that I've got here, the pumpkin pie spice, if you're so inclined. A couple of sprinkles of this into your NutriBullet, you're good to go. So when you've got all your ingredients, you can literally just throw it in. So I'm throwing in the dates, I'm going to throw in the almonds, add your cocoa powder, you can add more if you want to, and then a sprinkle of your cinnamon. And then we're going to blend it all up. If it gets stuck, give it a good shake. When the ingredients are all blended together, it will look a little bit questionable, but you're going to just literally roll these into little balls, pop them in the fridge, and then they're ready to snack on. Remember, size does matter when it comes to your chocolate balls, so don't make them too big. You might actually be consuming more calories and carbs than you imagine. Once they're all nicely in a uniform size, then you're just going to sprinkle on your cinnamon powder or whatever powder you fancy if you wanted the pumpkin pie. And that is now ready to go in the fridge. That's it, pop them in the fridge and now you have a healthy snack. Less than 50 calories, 3 grams of protein, 3 grams of carbs. Look, the next time you fancy a nut, just grab a fudgy ball instead.
Yeah, well, I learned a very important lesson this week.